I'm Niki Seberini, and thank you for watching the Check-In Before You Check Out series. I wanted to share something that happened to me today, which is really a practical example of how check-in before you check out works. So I've got to start off by sharing a number of years ago, I interviewed a beautiful young woman who used to fill up a bucket with warm soapy water, and she'd go to Jan Smuts Avenue here in Johannesburg, and she would wash the feet of poor homeless people. And I remember finding the story so overwhelming and her generosity so incredible. But what really stuck with me was when she shared how some homeless people would be brought to tears by her kindness. And on one occasion, one said to her, "Thank you for treating me like a human being." And that always stuck with me. And you know, if you live in Johannesburg, you are continually confronted by people begging on the streets, people asking for assistance. And it really is emotionally draining because you're always thinking about how much more you have than other people, and assessing and giving and debating and all of these things. So I was on the roads today, and in front of me was someone in a very smart, luxurious car, and we had stopped at a robot, and a beggar approached this man in front of me, and he gesticulated, "Please, can I have some money? I'm hungry." And this man in front of me did not even acknowledge him at all. He just looked straight ahead. And this man, I could see, he was quite perplexed. You know, he hadn't even been acknowledged in any way. And so he tried to go down a little bit more and try to catch the man's eye or make a little bit of eye contact. But this man in his very smart car just stared straight ahead. And again, this man gesticulated. And eventually this man, in absolute frustration, just edged his car forward quite aggressively, like, you know, slammed on the brakes. And my instinct, my immediate reaction, and bearing in mind this is coming from the place of having interviewed someone, a person saying, "Thank you for treating me like a human being," and so I have that map of reality, I have that context that I am coming from, and so I found myself starting to judge this person in front of me, like, how could this person be so dismissive? How can you treat another human being like this? How can you not help someone when you're in such a smart car? And I could find myself, I found my jaw tightening. I felt my face heating up. I felt my heart pounding, my fists clenching. I was having this internal argument with this person. So the check-in before you check out rule works like this, because it gives you an opportunity, it gives you that space when something's happening in your mind. You have a thought, you have a judgment, you have a belief, you have a reaction, whatever it is, and there's that moment. And that's what mindfulness gives you, is it gives you that gap before you just react, before you just judge, before you get angry or dismissive or sad or whatever it is. And so I had that moment, and the question was, is it true that this person's being dismissive? And should I be judging what another person's doing? I have no idea where they come from, what they're experiencing. Who am I to judge? Let me stay in my business. And as soon as I did that check-in, that internal dialogue, the moving from this judgmental mind, the thinking mind, to the knowing mind, the actualized mind, the realized mind, I found my entire body calming down. And then my checking out, my interacting with the world, my ability to drive past him without being furious, it was fine. It was completely intact. So I had checked in, I had assessed, I had recalibrated, I had balanced everything before I came out with how I was feeling and what I was thinking. And so that is what the whole check-in before you check out is all about. Because it's really strengthening your inner core, your infrastructure, your mind, so that the world around you is that much more peaceful, is that much more enjoyable. and it really makes for creating one's own reality instead of being a victim to what is out there. I will be continuing to post more videos on this check-in before you check out. From me, Niki Seberini. Until next time, thank you for watching.